Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Curry Allen, and I am here today to give our enrichment video on pushes and pulls. So today we're going to learn all about how to be scientists, how to make machines, how to use force in the world around us to get lots of things done, how we use that in order to create momentum, which we'll talk about a little bit. And so we're going to use a really cool learning resource that I found today, and it's called Mystery Science. And so today we're going to do that lesson. We do not need any materials today except for our imaginations. Let's get started.
Mind. Well, one of
I'll start it over because I realized I wasn't sharing my sounds, but I am now. Okay.
Hi, it's Doug. Do you ever use your imagination? You know, your ability to make a picture in your mind. Well, one of the things I love to imagine is what the future will be like, especially to imagine what kinds of machines people might invent in the future. Now, take anything you don't like to do. For example, I don't really like to cook. Well, you can imagine a machine that could do all the cooking for you. It could use a frying pan. It could chop up any vegetables you need. That would be an awesome machine. Or imagine a machine that could bring all your dirty clothes to the laundry room for you. Or a machine that could pick up all your toys for you in your super messy room. That would be awesome. Maybe one day in the future, someone will invent a machine that does that. But
What is a machine that you wish you had in your life? Let's go ahead and let's tap our brains and let's think for just a minute. Those are all really, really good ideas that you're thinking about. I wish that I had a machine that would clean up all of the dog hair from my dog Conley. He sheds so much and gets dog hair everywhere, and I have to sweep every single day. I wish that there was a machine that would help me with that. I think there is a machine that helps me with that, but I wish I had it. Okay, let's keep going.
you might not have thought about this. To people who lived a long time ago, you're living in the future. We have all kinds of machines today that people back then never had. Nearly all of the things we have around us today were made with the help of machines. Machines help make our shoes, and there's machines that help us build houses, and machines that help us make toys, and even machines that help us make food, like this chocolate bar. But a long time ago, to make any of these things, all of the work had to be done by hand. There was lots of hard work. Like if you wanted to make chocolate, you'd have to grind up the chocolate by hand like this. Or if you wanted to wash your clothes, you'd have to scrub the clothes by hand, pushing the soap back and forth. Or if you wanted to build something out of wood, you'd have to push and pull a saw back and forth. So grinding, scrubbing, pushing and pulling, we might call these the work words. We used to do these work words by hand, but now there are machines that do these work words for us. Like now, we don't have to scrub soap into clothes by hand because washing machines scrub the clothes for us, spinning them around until they're all clean. Now, I have a question for you. I sent it to your teacher so that you can read it together.
Okay, so let's look at the question. I'm going to go ahead and open the letter. I'm going to click on it. Okay. What machines help people in your home or school? Let's go ahead and start again. Let's do it from the top. Okay. What machines help people in your home or school? What are some of the machines that help people in our home or school? I can think of one. Know that at school, we use lots of machines, like the hand sanitizer station. We put our hand underneath and the hand sanitizer comes out. We also use machines like vacuum cleaner and leaf blower to help clean up our area. At your house, you might have a vacuum cleaner, you might have a refrigerator or a dishwasher. You might also have a Roomba, which is what I was trying to think of whenever I was thinking of cleaning up the dog hair. Okay, let's keep going.
Machines are all around us, but sometimes you don't realize it because most of them are big boxes where we can't see all the parts inside that are working. And machines just seem like magic, don't they? I mean, think about it. You just put dishes in a dishwasher, you hit a button, and poof, the dishes are clean. It's great. But it's not just poof. Inside every machine are parts that do work, just like if you were to do it by hand. Let's have a look inside a dishwashing machine. We'll see the view from a camera in there, so we can tell what happens. You see this? A dishwashing machine does work words too. It sprays water and spins, scrubbing the dishes clean. Or take this mixing, for example. This is a machine you use in the kitchen, like if you want to mix up the ingredients for a cake. You hit a button, and poof, the cake ingredients get mixed. But before there were mixing machines, you had to mix cake ingredients by hand, like this. This is a hand mixer. This took a long time, and it was a lot of work. You might get so tired, you even have to switch hands as you do it. Same for this. Do you know what this is? It's a drill, a machine for making holes in wood. But before this machine was invented, if someone wanted to put a hole in a piece of wood, you had to do it by hand with this thing. It's called a hand drill. Anytime you want a machine to do work for you, the machine has to have parts that can do the work words. A dishwashing machine has parts that can scrub. A mixer machine has parts that can mix. And a drill has parts that can drill. Now, say that you wanted to do something really big. Say you wanted to build a swimming pool in your backyard. What work words would you need to do in order to do something this big? Right? And that means you have to move a lot of dirt from one place, down here in the ground, to another place up here in a pile. How long do you think it would take to dig a hole for a swimming pool?
How long do you think it would take to dig a hole with a swimming pool if it was just you? I think that it would take me like a whole month. What about you? Can you do it faster than me, maybe? Yeah, probably. But let's see what he says.
If you had to do it all by hand.
What do you think? How long would it take to dig a hole for a pool? We were just thinking about that. So how long do you think it would take to dig a hole for a pool? I said a month. Okay.
In today's activity, you're going to dig a big hole. Since we don't have any real dirt here, you're going to use your imagination. First, you're going to dig with a pretend shovel. Then you're going to dig with a pretend digging machine. It's called an excavator. If you've ever dug a hole in the dirt, you know it's a lot of work. Before you start digging, think about the work words that you do. Here's someone digging a hole with a shovel. Now he's moving dirt from down in the ground to up here in a pile. What's the first thing he does to shovel? Well, let's look. He shoves the shovel down into the dirt with his foot. Shove. That's a work word. It's actually another word for push. And after that, he lifts the dirt up. Another work word. Then what? Then he moves the dirt away from the hole, and last, he tosses the dirt out of the shovel. Now put all these work words together, and you get push, lift, move, and toss. Okay, let's try it now with an imaginary shovel. And after that, we'll try it like an excavator. I'll show you how step by step. Stand up and find a spot where you have space to move. When you're done with this step, press the arrow on the right.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up where I have space to move. Okay. Standing. Okay. Okay, you got your pretend shovel? Okay.
Get a pretend shovel. Put one end on the ground and get ready to dig. Ready? Go! You're gonna push down. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna move it over and dump it out. Good job! That's one scoop of dirt. Let's do another scoop. Ready? Go! You're gonna push down. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna move it over and dump it out. All right, that's 2 scoops of dirt. Let's do one more scoop. Ready? Here we go. You're gonna push down. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna move it over and dump it out. All right, that's 3 scoops of dirt. Great job. Go to the next slide to see how much dirt you dug. Here's the imaginary hole you dug. Oh, that's a pretty good start. But it's gonna take a lot more work to dig a big enough hole for a pool. Could a digging machine help? To find out, go to the next step. Watch what this digging machine does and listen for the work words. Ready? First, it's going to stretch out like this and push down into the dirt. Lift the dirt up, turn, and dump it out. Let's watch that one more time. It's going to stretch out, push down, lift, and turn, and dump it out. Now, let's try it together. Go to the next slide. Now you're going to dig like an excavator, a digging machine. Get ready. Here we go. You're going to stretch out. You're going to push down. You're going to lift and turn and dump it out. Good job. All right, that's 1 scoop of dirt. Let's do another scoop. Ready? Here we go. You're going to stretch out. You're going to push down. You're going to lift and turn and dump it out. All right, that's 2 scoops of dirt. Let's do one more scoop. Ready? Here we go. You're going to stretch out. You're going to push down. You're going to lift and turn and dump it out. That's 3 scoops of dirt. Great job. Go to the next slide to see how much dirt you dug. Whoa, look at the hole your digging machine dug. A few more scoops and you'll have a pool. Well done. Go to the next step. Okay, sit down and discuss. If you had to dig a big hole, which way would you do it and why?
Okay, so if I had to build or dig, sorry, a big hole, I would probably want to use the digging machine because the digging machine, I took 3 digs and I had so much more of a hole than if I used the shovel. So that's what I think. What do you think? Which one would you rather do? Would you rather do the digging machine or the shovel? That's very interesting. Let's see what he says.
You've been watching an ordinary digging machine, but this is the world's biggest digging machine. There's a man in this picture. Can you find him?
See if you can find him. Point to him on the screen if you can. Oh, there he is, right there. Nice. Good job.
How long do you think that it would take to dig a swimming pool with this machine? You can hear the answer in the next slide.
What do you think? How long do you think it would take him to do this? I don't know. Let's see what he says.
The scoop of this giant excavator is more than twice as tall as the man standing there. That's big. This scoop can lift almost 100 tons of dirt. With a scoop that big, this machine could dig 44 swimming pools in an hour. So it would take a machine like this less than 2 minutes to dig just one swimming pool. It does all of this work using pushes, pulls, and other work words, just like you would do if you were digging it by hand. But the machine is bigger, and so are the pushes and pulls. Stay curious, and see you next mystery.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning as we learned all about pushes and pulls. We're going to continue learning about science next week, and I'm so excited to be learning with you today. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.